Hi guys, my name is Robif2 and today I'm gonna tell you my top 10 of this year's national selections Eurovision season. So yesterday I've summed up the whole national final season, and today I'm gonna give first of all 6 shoutouts to those artists. I like the song, enjoyed their live performances, and in general they stood out in a way. And one of them is Enis Neziri from Albania. So she finished third in the whole festival, Ikengesh, and you know, with Piedestal she nailed it totally, and I hope she'll come back, you know, in the future and represent Albania. Well, next up was Malo with the song Ciao. You know, guys, I wasn't a fan of in the first, for the first time when I heard it and listened and seen the live performance. But after the second listen, the song kept growing on me, and I love this song. And you know, he's such a crazy guy, but in a very positive way, that I hope he will come back and represent France one day, because he can bring an amazing live performance. Next up, BQL, Be Cool from Slovenia. Well, the guys again had unlucky time, because again they finished second and didn't win Eurovision Melodia, the Slovenian national selection. I hope they'll come back next year or in 2020 with even a better song and just go represent Slovenia in Eurovision, because they're amazing. Next up, Mariette. She tried for the third time this year with the weakest song out of these three. She won with which she was in the Melody Festival for the last 3 times. And yeah, I mean, she nailed her live performance and everything was great, but the song was weak. And well, I hope she'll come back, because she's the artist that I would love to see at Eurovision stage, because she is one of the best performers from Sweden, definitely, and one of the best artists from there. Well, when it's about Sweden, I also want to talk about Samir and Victor. They came again for the third time, like Mariette, and they just have blown up the stage, and they were amazing. I love their song, their live performance, their energy, and they would be a good choice for Sweden in the future. I hope they'll also come back and win the Melody Festival. And also the last one, the last shout out is Maria's Secret from Armenia. Well, I mean, she was left out in the semis, but she had a great song. Live performance, let me a bit down, but I could hear some technical problems, so I hope she'll come back and do some of that rapping, because she's, from what I know, she's one of the fastest rapper in the world, so that would be cool to see at Eurovision, even though I'm not a fan of rap. So yeah, now let's go to my top 10. I'll shortly review each of the song and why I like it. So 10th is The Colors with the song My My from Italy. So yeah, I mean, the song is amazing. It's a great, Italian rock song, and it's very rare to see such a rock band on the Sanremo stage. I mean, usually it's a duo, female solo artists, male solo artists, or I don't know. And it's very rare to have a group like this, and with such a great song. I mean, you know, I've listened it for quite a few times, and it never gets boring. It has that hook, that my, you know, thing, and it's great. And I hope they'll, you know, come back and rock the Sanremo stage and win the festival. So my 9th place is Izabel Otrembos with the song Delirium from Poland. So yeah, I mean, the song was absolutely amazing. You know, this song was just perfect. I fell in love with the, you know, first listen to it, and you know, I was listening on repeat for like a few days. Like, you know, this song was even better than Voiceless. And you know, I had such high hopes and expectations from Izabel that she will win this year. Well, she finished 9th, like in my top 10, but you know, well, she was amazing at the rehearsals, but then something bad happened at the you know, final performance, and it didn't work out. So yeah, it's a pity. I hope she'll represent one day Poland and won't, you know, stop her career here. So yeah, my 8th is Amy Christensen with the song Icarus from Melody Festival. So yeah, I just loved the, you know, the snippet already. Then I loved the live performance. This song is just, you know, absolutely a beautiful power ballad with some a bit of opera, with some high long notes, you know, and the live performance, the staging, it was absolutely stunning. I mean, that, you know, that it looked like a curtain, you know, that long cloth, but it was like her dress, you know, that thing. But it was so freaking cool that, you know, I was impressed. And with her vocals, hands down, she was the best. And well, if she would be in the final, she would be my favorite, but she finished 6th in her semifinal. Next up, Nika Zorian with the song Uspavanka is my 7th place. So I have mentioned her in my video yesterday as one of the top crimes in this year's national final season. Because, you know, the song was amazing, again, amazing song, and the live performance was as well great. I mean, her vocals, the staging in general, it fits to the title, which translates to lullaby, and you know, she was in her pyjama, with her in a pink pyjama, which fits to her hair. So everything was perfect there, and I just, you know, I'm you know, against that system of voting they have in Slovenia. But I've talked about it yesterday, so I won't repeat myself. But their voting system is only used there in their country, not in any national finals, in anywhere. But my 6th is Tamar Kaprelian with the song Ari Ari. So yeah, I mean, her Poison, her Ari Ari, it was such a great song, And again, it was my first top crime of the Eurovision season. I mean, come on. It was one of the best songs in the entire national final season. It mixed up very well, you know, the traditional sounds and the modern sounds, and the language and her voice. The live performance was cool. She died in the end, like, you know, the title, Poison, like she was poisoned. So everything was great about it, and then, you know, juries, you know, doomed her, because they placed her 9th or 8th, so yeah, they've eliminated her from the, you know, going to the final, because she was 3rd with the televote. My 5th is Mountain Breeze with the song I See You from the Ukrainian national selection. So it was my 5th top crime from the yesterday's video, but you know, I just love the guy's voice. It's very beautiful. He can hit those high notes like, oh my god. Yeah, it was one of my favorites in the Ukrainian national selection, and they were very close to advancing to the final. They were like 4th, and the three artists are going through. So yeah, I mean, I just love this song. I love to, you know, even sing it, although I can't. And you know, it's a great band. It was a cool song, and yeah, I hope they'll, you know, come back to the Ukrainian national selection with some of their music, because they're amazing. Anyways, my 4th is from the Estonian national selection, Carl Christian and Carl Killing featuring Whatever with the song Young.
We might just find the truth between the lines. No point in getting old. Stay young just one last time.
So yeah, they were in the final. They did very well with the televoting. They were like 3rd or 4th, something like that. But the jury screwed them up. So yeah. But you know, I just love this song. It's, you know, it makes me feel young, like the title says. And yeah, it was very, you know, it was very simple, but yet so modern and so catchy, so up-tempo, so upbeat, that I just, you know, kept on listening it on repeat. And it was a clear standout for me in Estonia, which was this thing. Estila was a bit weaker than last year. But yeah, I just love this song, and I'm, you know, that Carl Killing guy, he's like 16, you know, I hope he'll come back, because he has that charisma, and you know, they just have had fun in live performance, so I hope so. So now we're going to the top 3, so it's getting exciting. Thunder and Lightning, it's getting exciting. There won't be any drum roll, but my 3rd is Igor Lazarevich with the song Beži od mene from the Serbian national selection, Beovizija. So yeah, this young, talented person, Igor, he is just amazing. His voice is like that of an angel. I've seen his live performance in the Young Talents show in Serbia, and he was, you know, working there, every camera angle, every single 1 meter of the stage. He's just an amazing performer. And well, I just still don't understand why he finished without any points in the you know, scoreboard. Like, come on, juries didn't give him any points. The televoting also. Yeah, I mean, it's very strange, and the song was really cool. It was a kind of a rock power ballad, but it was like a toned down rock power ballad. But yeah, I hope he'll come back for Serbia, because you know, maybe he's already experienced. I mean, he has that charisma, and you know, he has you know, when he gathers that experience, more of it, then I hope he'll come back and win their national selection. So my second is the band Leander Kiss from Hungary, who participated in the Hungarian national selection with the song Nem Sol Harang. So yeah, I mean, you know, I remember them from last year when they were participating in Adal. Yeah, but you know, I loved them. They were my favorites last year, and you know, they brought even a better song this year. They, you know, brought something different to every live performance, and I was just hoping that, you know, Hungarians would, you know, go crazy for this band, because they are well known in Hungary, and they are so freaking cool. Like, you know, one of the best bands, rock metal bands in the world, and you know, I love every song of them. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of them, and I hope they'll represent you know, Hungary once in the future. So yeah, and they were so close to the, you know, the super final, like they were 5th in the jury voting, because then the super final, the 4 artists are chosen by the televoting, and I'm sure they would finish there like 2nd or even 1st and would beat AWS. But AWS again is a good representative from Hungary. So now there should be a drum roll, because it's time for my first place in the whole entire national selection season this year. So the first place is, it's Sarah de Blue with Until the Morning Light, from the 1 in 360, the San Marinese national selection. So again, oh my god, I mean, she was one of the best artists there. She has a absolutely, you know, crystal voice, and she nailed her every live performance with the both songs. The second song was called Out of the Twilight. She finished 2nd in the whole national selection, and I mean, I preferred Until the Morning Light more, and I'll focus on that song, where she, you know, it was such a dramatic ballad, but you know, she made it totally a masterpiece. Like, the live performance was absolutely hands down, and you know, I'm really hoping that, because she's from Austria, that the Austrian broadcaster ORF will choose her internally next year, because what she has done with, you know, the song and with her voice, it's just such a rare talent. I mean, I hope that she will come back to Eurovision and, you know, bring top 10 results. You know, she can sing every song, every single song, and she will nail it totally. But let it be a ballad, a pop song, and she will totally slay. So yeah, that's it. That's my top 10, my favorites of this national final season. So if you like the video, do the thumbs up. If you want to share your top 10, your favorites of this national final season that didn't make to the, you know, to Eurovision, didn't win, or you know, anything you like about my, you know, share your opinion about my top 10. If you like any songs of these, then do let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to stay tuned for more of my stuff to come, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell icon so you can be notified about my activity and my uploads immediately. And I recommend you to check out the Destination Eurovision page on Facebook for some Eurovision news and Eurovision opinions about any songs, and I'm part of that page, so that would be nice of you to follow it. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you later. Bye.